And we mentioned off the top, you've got that shirt on, the Seattle Pride Classic.
Mhm.
When we spoke before you came on the podcast, you said you owe a lot to Stephen and Joey. I've had Stephen on, and I hope to get Joey on next season for season 3. Can you just tell me about Seattle Pride Classic? Because the people I speak to, they just speak of it so glowingly and how much it does for the queer hockey community.
Oh my gosh, like I could talk about Steven so much. And Joey. They're such different types of people, but I love them so much. Um, when I first started and did those tournaments and got to meet them, I met them, I think the first time at Seattle Kraken when they did the Pride Night, and I got to be a part of the intermission and stuff and got to meet them afterward. And I just love their personality and their passion behind how much effort they put into it. And I've been very fortunate enough to get to know Stephen more than Joey because he's, shared some really important things about the tournament and how much effort he puts into it and what he's trying to do to help save costs and to keep the costs down. It's just so much hard work and passion behind it, and he's so compassionate about what it means to these tournaments. Like, it is such a whole different level than in the other tournaments. It just it like I when I first played when I was getting ready for the to register for the tournament 6 months before, I was nervous and excited. Like I was freaking out, like trying to register and panicking, like, oh, this I want this done. And like the anxiety was killing me. And once I'm done, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in. And then check in with sister, you win. Like I've never had that energy before, and for a tournament 6 months before to make me feel that and have the excitement, it means the world to me in a lot of ways. And as I said, I owe Joey and Steven for starting this addiction for me. And I will always support Seattle Pride Hockey Association. And people have asked, why aren't you moving there? I'm like, there's personal reasons why. I have family here in Spokane, and I I always ask Steven, what can I help with? How can I get involved? And some things don't work out where I can't schedule wise, and I try to be helpful when I can. I support them and I share all the stuff that they always share. It's just I love them too. I love them so much, and to have people like that who are so passionate about this organization, it shows. It shows their love for it, and I think so much they've saved so many lives in very good ways, and I think they've changed a lot of lives, and I think they've been such great influences. People need to recognize these amazing individuals. So um I hope they see this and they appreciate because they deserve so much recognition. I will tell everyone always about it. It's those two guys who've put so much hard work, and I've met other organizations who've been share the same passion and love, and I've had great conversations with them, and it's very hard to pick which ones. I've been really like, top favorite ones. It's just a lot of them have different reasons behind to love that tournament for specific reasons. And uh, as I said, it's hard to explain what it means, just because they're so important to me personally.
I don't think people realize how big the Seattle Pride Classic is. I still get a sense that they don't realize that the NHL is involved, Pride
Hmm.
Tape's involved, all these organizations are involved. I don't think they realize the scale of how big it actually is.
It is huge. It's such a vibe. It like they for getting guest players to be a part of it. JT Brown, Luke Prokop, um, they had CCM helped bring some Team Canada players up here too, and I was very surprised, and I'm like, where's Team USA on this? But it's good to see more action and activity behind it. I would love to see You Can Play being more involved, and the NHL like really doing more behind it. They've done a lot of nice specials behind it and like on YouTube and stuff. But it's there's so much involvement. It is crazy. And I can't for them hitting their fifth year this year. In my mind, I'm just expecting it to just be another setup bar high there. It sucks waiting. I'm sure he has big plans, and I can't wait for it.